market value, assessor's value. What's the difference? Hi, it's another Wild Wednesday, and I thought I would talk about this because here in LA County, we are getting our property tax bill. Now, property taxes, as you know, for LA County, and I think for Orange County as well if you live here in Southern California, and it's probably similar in the other states around the nation, the assessed value that you're getting is based on the tax rolls values as of January 1st of this year. So we get the bill in October, and the payment is due November 1st for the first set of payment and late December 10th. And the second part of the bill is due February 1st and late April 10th. So those of you who make two payments, that's what you're looking at. And if you make one payment and get it all in the same tax year, like I try to do, that works. So assessor's value. When you buy your property, that's the value that they base it on. So each year, the assessor is going to increase their value maybe 2%. 2%. It depends on where the market is over the last year as far as value. And so you're going to see a little bit. So I know that when I bought my property back in the late 80s, we paid $189,500. So after all these years, I think my assessed value is somewhere in the 300 range. But if I go to, hi Monica, if I go to my favorite realtor, me, and ask for comps of my property value based on the market right now would be somewhere in the 600 range. So how come there's such a difference? Because they're basing it on, the assessor is basing it on what you purchased for at the beginning. And now we're dealing with what is market value. Market value is a decision between an agreement between buyer and seller. Your property goes on the market, you and your realtor come up with a price, an asking price. Buyers come in, make offers. Buyer and seller agree to a certain seller agrees to a certain buyer. Buyer and seller agree to a certain price, and that becomes the new market value. So on my last sale, which you're going to hear about soon, we had 5 offers in a very short time, and we had priced it here. And don't tell anybody, but it actually sold here. And that's because those buyers wanted to see it, but the assessed value of that property was probably way down there because this person had lived in it for like 30 plus years. So that's the difference between the two. And if you have any questions on that, send me a message down below or call me or send me a text and I can go over all those numbers with you. The other thing I just want to remind you is a little local thing. You know, Torrance Theater Company is performing Paragon Springs, which is a very interesting story. Takes place in the late 1800s, early 1900s, and it's really about everyone siding along with what they considered a scientific proof that there was a problem in the springs versus what's the cost of doing it. So you had the two sides, and all of a sudden when the person who said this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, but never explaining what it would be cost to fix it, once they all found out what it would cost to fix it, they all decided to side with the person who said what the cost was going to be, and they said, I don't want to fix it, I want nothing to do with it. And it's a little political game. We've seen a lot of them in the last, 50, 60 years so far. So anyways, tickets are still available. Go to www.torrancetheatercompany.com and order your tickets now. Then we have 2 more weekends set up. It's at 1360 Cabrillo in downtown Torrance, and while you're there before the theater, you can go to Red Car Brewery or to the Thai It's called Sartori Thai restaurant, which we were at last week, and boy, the food was really good. Check that out. And of course, the other local thing I want to tell you is if you've ever wanted to decorate the rose float, now's your chance. So next Thursday, October 20th, over at the K. Geisert Library, and you don't have to live in Torrance in order to do this. So wherever you live in Southern California or across the nation, and if you want to become a member, you can become a decorator. So come out next Thursday at 7 o'clock at the Katy Geisert Library, the main library in the city of Torrance. Come to the meeting. They'll explain everything you need to know. Membership on an individual is only $20. For $20, you get to decorate the float. And decoration week is basically between Christmas and New Year's. And don't forget, the tournament reminds us that it's never on Sunday. And since this year, January 1st is Sunday, we're having the parade will be on January 2nd. So everything's moved up a day. Anyway, so you've got three things. You've got your property tax bills to take care of, you have the theater company to go to, and you have the rose float to go decorate a float. We'd love to see you at all three. Do the best you can. Invite your friends. Share the video. And it's Carol Gillis. Till the next Wild Wednesday, 310-864-9738. Bye!